Indian club chain workout using military clubs followed by Cobbett and Jenkin clubs. The military clubs used in this video are shown in this photograph. The only club that wasn't used is the one on the left. The chain, starting from the lightest club and working through to the heaviest. The drill, double MEELS and alternate MEELS. Military club number 2, weight 1.3 kilograms, double outward MEELS. This club is a perfect club for doing this exercise. It acts as a chest opener. I breathe in basically as I'm pushing the clubs out and up to the sides, and then out as the clubs come down in front of me. I also alternate my hands left over right and right over left. Now we're adding a full arm circle and followed by a small back circle into the mill, which makes it a lot harder. The full arm circle has to be done with the arms fully extended and basically trying to scribe perfect circles at the front and the back. Military club number 3, weight 1.7 kilograms, double inward MEELS. Inward MEELS are done starting with the clubs crossing the center front of the body, as opposed to outward MEELS which go outwards first. Here I'm following the same pattern, going into full arm circles followed by small back circles. Huge effort has to be made to make sure that the transitions are very smooth from one type of circle to another. Military club number 4, weight 2.2 kilograms, alternate outward MEELS. I'm changing here from double MEELS to alternate MEELS, and the reason for that is I just prefer doing alternate MEELS with heavier clubs. Following the same discipline, I'm now doing full arm circles and small back circles, but now they're alternately done. This is actually very hard to learn to do, and I really struggled to straighten my front arm out whilst doing a small back circle with my hand at the back. I overcame this by doing elbow circles first at the front and then managing to extend my arm and straighten it to complete the front circle. Military club number 4, weight 3 kilograms, alternate inward MEELS. This club was actually made, and it turned out as a mistake. The wood that we were using to turn this club was actually a little bit too narrow to get the full belly on the club. But it actually turned out to be a very interesting club because the weight distribution is different, and if you compare it to the next club that I'm going to be using, they both weigh the same, but the proportions of the club are quite different, and the weight distribution makes this one a little bit easier to handle. The weight's still there, but it's just easier. I would like to point out here that during these front circles in particular, you have to really pull on the club to bring it up above your head. and then allow the club to drop and really pull on it when it's dropping to bring it round and up on the other side. Military club number 5, weight 3 kilograms, alternate outward mills. One of the things I really like about Indian clubs is the fact that you can slow down, and that's exactly what I'm doing at the moment. My arms are feeling a little bit tired now from the milling that I've been doing, so I'm just taking my time and allowing the clubs to swing really on their own and not really putting sort of a massive amount of effort into it just at the moment. Slowing down even more, it's just like a resting position. So at this point, I've started to recover quite well, so I'm starting to swing the clubs a lot harder, as you can see, and picking up the tempo. This club is the log club, number 6, weight 4 kilograms, alternate inward mills. If you notice at the moment, my arms are basically still extending quite a bit to the sides and up above my head, but the weight of the clubs is actually preventing them from going too far up. You'll see in a minute now that I'm going to change my style, and I'll do what is called a closed arm style, which is starting now, where I'm not really extending my arms a lot, but making sure that I'm dropping my fist right behind my ear. Cobbett and Jenkin Indian Clubs or MEELS. Designed in 1905. These clubs are approximately 10 centimeters longer than the military clubs. The Cobbett and Jenkin Club number 1, weight 1.25 kilograms, alternate outward mills. These clubs are really too long to do double mills, but they are fantastic for doing alternate mills. And I'm going to give a demonstration in a second of some fast speed work. Cobbett and Jenkin Club number 2, weight 2.2 kilograms, alternate inward mills. Just some interesting facts. Because these clubs are longer, they take longer to swing round in the circles, so consequently they actually feel heavier because the weight is further away from your body. And now a quick switch to outward alternate mills. all effort still has to be made to keep your arms as straight as possible during the full extension of the arm to the side. In a second I'm going to start doing a closed arm mill because my arms are getting tired now. And please observe that at the back the club is coming up much quicker as a result of this closed arm mill. The Cobbett and Jenkin number 3 club, weight 4.5 kilograms. These are technically meal clubs. Here basically I'm starting with a one arm mill on both sides, resting the club that's not being used on the opposite shoulder. This is just to get a feel of the clubs, to make sure that I've got my balance right, my stance is correct, in preparation for doing the alternate mill. Now I'm going in the reverse, so inward mills on both sides, single arm first. Please note how deep my arm's going behind my head. And now for the alternate mill. The clubs move obviously a lot slower. 4.5 kilos is quite a bit of weight flying around there. So 9 kilos in all. So it's a slow, very deliberate type of mill that you're going to be doing with this type of club. Now the reverse, so inward. The Cobbett and Jenkin Club number 4, weight 6.5 kilograms. Alternate outward and inward mills. To begin with, same as with the number 3 club, we'll do the outward mill first, single arm, just to sort of position yourself and make sure that your stance is correct. And that'll be followed by the inward mill, achieving the same. I think it's really worth mentioning here that the pull that you have to exert on the club is massive, and you really have to learn how to harness the weight of the club, the gravitational pull, and transfer that energy into your shoulder to get that club above your head and behind your back. Thanks for watching the Indian Club's chain workout.